well. I struggle with those kind of questions. Like, I never know what to answer. Like, the only time I'm confident answering a question is like when I'm on my computer. I'm asked a question, like when your computer crashes, it comes back on and it goes, your computer's just crashed. Do you want to send a report? No. I'm not a grass. If I was going to grass up my computer, I wouldn't do it via my computer. He'll know. I'll be grassing him up, he'll start grassing me up. He's got far more on me than I have on him, I can tell you. It's nice to be in Hammersmith. I've moved to London, I've moved to an area called Finsbury Park. Do we know it? Those people clearly haven't been to it. It's not a nice area. Like, when I moved in, like, one of the ways the guy got us to take the house, he said, well, it's a great location. I mean, to give you an idea, you live just across the road from Argos Extra. If you don't know Argos Extra, what it is, it's a smaller version of Argos. They've used the rare definition of extra to mean far, far less. You go and they've got the normal catalogues, which are full of things they've never had in stock. Dialing into the stock check for 20 minutes, nothing's coming up. The guy came over and said, you're all right. And I said, well, you haven't got anything. I said, well, what you've got to remember is we've got a greatly reduced range. I mean, to give you an idea, that warehouse out the back is actually no bigger than this room we're having the discussion in now. So here's an idea. Go out the back, get that stuff, bring it through here. We'll call the whole thing a shop. Because currently what I'm doing is dialing in numbers, attempt to guess what's the other side of a wall. I mean, this isn't shopping, this is battleships. So I've been in here 20 minutes. I don't even remember what I came in for. I'm just dialing in random numbers. The only thing I found that you've got in stock is a Playboy-themed hot water bottle. He said, yeah, that's one of our sexier items. I said, when did the hot water bottle become a sexy item? From my experience, it's used for two things. Cold feet and period pains. I mean, call me a weirdo, I've never been turned on by either of them. If there is a relationship between the hot water bottle and sex, it's that when you see your partner is filling up a hot water bottle, you are not having sex. He said, well, no, it's sexy, isn't it? It's sexy because it's shaped like a rabbit. I said, is that sexy? Obviously, we had different emotional reactions to Watership Down. I understand this Playboy idea that the way to make a woman sexier is to give her the ears and tail of a rabbit. It's always the ears and tail, isn't it? I don't know if there's other prototypes Hugh Hefner tried out that didn't work out for him. They brought out for his mates and gone, do you fancy her? She's got buck teeth. And massive feet. No, what about this one? She has fur. And I've put her in a hutch. No, third time lucky, she has myxomatosis. She shits Maltesers. It's difficult in your 20s, like, I'm single, I came out of a relationship a while ago. The worst bit's just after, when no one knows what to say to you. So people say, well, you know, think of the good times, it's better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all. But that's not true, is it? Because that's not how losing things works. So when you lose your phone, your first reaction isn't, well, at least I had a phone. I mean, it's better to have had a phone and lost a phone, isn't it? Than never to have phoned at all. I think of all those phone calls, they're memories I will always cherish. It's going out alone, that's difficult as well. Like, I went to the cinema on my own for the first time recently. I didn't realise that is the act of an oddball. Eaten alone before, do not do that. I went to Pizza Express on my own. I went in and said, can I have a table for one, please? And she said, no. Instead, what she did, she gave me a table for two, but then she slowly removed the cutlery of the non-existent second person. She said, what are you doing? I'm not going to get confused. I'm going to look down halfway through and go, where the hell's my girlfriend gone? I don't think I had one, but the knife and fork are saying otherwise. I went to the cinema on my own. I went to see a film and it wasn't on, but the problem is, by the time you get to the cinema, you feel it'd be rude to leave without seeing something, don't you? So I managed to convince myself, for the next 90 minutes, I wanted to watch Alvin and the Chipmunks 2. The Squeakquel. Went up to desks, I'll have one, please, for Alvin and the Chipmunks 2. The Squeakquel. I haven't seen the first one, but I do imagine I'll pick it up. And she said, one? And I said, yeah, one. She said, well, you do know it's Orange Wednesday, don't you? It's 2 for 1. I said, that's not much help for me. I am one. What do you expect me to do with a second ticket? She said, you could offer it to someone else. I said, look, people already think I'm weird. If I was to stalk the foyer branching a ticket for Alvin and the Chipmunks 2, the sequel, showing who would like to come and sit next to me. I think that's going to make matters worse, thank you very much. I left, I thought I'll go and get food. I thought I won't get got this time. I went to Wagamama. Well, they've got the long benches. I thought it'll be fine. I'll sit on a end of a long bench. And when I sat down on my own, a group of 3 came in. She decided to sit them 2 opposite me, 1 next to me, to create a square. What are you doing? This is the most awkward thing that's ever happened. This isn't Tetris. You have been absolutely lovely. Thank you very much, Apollo. Cheers, man. Good night.